Hi everyone. We think that it is very difficult to understand about other continents and to remember also it will be difficult. When we learn for the examination, it is very difficult for us to prepare and remember. But few things when we know, we must compare with that with the other continents and then we can learn. India is a subcontinent. Do you know why India is called a subcontinent? Like in a continent, it has different features like climate changes you will find in different areas. You will find all the climatic zones like temperate zone, equatorial type of climate, then ice formation in the Himalayas. Everything we find like the diverse physical features of India are different, so we call it as a subcontinent. But in a continent, now let us compare India's continent, subcontinent with the Africa, the continent. Okay, so from known to unknown, when you compare and learn, that will be very easy and you can study easily. Now let us see here. Here, if you see in Africa and India are geographically distinct, both are entirely different. India and Africa, both are different, but physical features there are similar. So when we think about the similar physical features and we can compare them and we can remember. Then, because of the tectonic plate tectonics, the existence of India and as well as Africa also are similar. Okay, and climatic factors also will be similar. So now let us see what are the climatic features and the physical features that are common in both the places, India and Africa. So Africa and India seem worlds apart. If you see here in the world map, you will find India is somewhere here. There is a gap, and right side on east side of Africa, you will find the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and you will find that it is there is a water body which is separating both of them. And but beneath the surface, there is landscapes share remarkable similarities. Underground, how they came into existence. When we see, you will find the similarities. Okay. Due to massive earthquake, Indian subcontinent when it was here down, it was shifted to north. But whereas before the Himalayas were formed, you will find there was a sea called Tithite Sea here. So in that place, because of the movement of the Earth's crust, it came up and Tithite Sea is gone, and now due to volcanic eruptions, young fold mountains came into existence. Okay, so you are not able to find a Tithite Sea. And now here Africa also in the same way due to plate tectonics. Okay, India, how it pushed up. Every year it is pushing up 2 inches underneath the China. Next, if we see the location of India in the world map, on the globe when you see India is in northern hemisphere. It is extending from 8 degrees. That means 0 to 10 degrees you will find equatorial type of climate. So in India also the tip, the last 2 degrees from here, you will find that they are, you will find here equatorial type of climate. In Africa, that equator is passing through the center. Okay, so you will find both. You will find the northern hemisphere to be in the northern part in the northern hemisphere, southern part in southern hemisphere. But whereas India is completely in northern hemisphere, this is 0 degrees latitude, so equator is there. Okay, so you can compare. So now it will be easy to see how the climatic patterns will be there in northern Africa and our India. It is easy to compare. Okay, Then equatorial type of climate in the middle of Africa, you will find, which is similar to our Indian type of climate in the southern states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Okay, so forest regions where there are heavy forests. In equatorial type of climate, you will find heavy rainfall. So thick forest will be found here. So here in this region, thick forest. Okay, equatorial region, you will find here up to 10 degrees. Both hemispheres, equatorial type of climate you will find. Okay, but both the countries, this continent, Africa and India, both are in eastern hemisphere. This side, eastern hemisphere. From 0 degrees, a line. Okay, this passes through England. That is called Greenwich Meridian. So you will find this to be in the eastern hemisphere. Next, mountains. What are the mountains that are existing? Common. How you can remember? You know Himalayas. They are in the northern part of India. So for Africa, you will find Atlas Mountains in the northwest, then Drakensberg in the south. Drakensberg Mountain. Here you can see. Okay, in the south here. So whereas for us also, Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats in the south. Here Vindhya and Satpura Mountains, but we also find here mountain regions in Africa. But here we find comparison in the north. What are the main important mountains? Atlas Mountains in the in Africa, Himalayan mountains in India. South, here Drakensberg Mountains. For India, we have Eastern and Western Ghats. Okay, this you can remember easily. Next, plateaus. India is a plateau, Deccan Plateau. Half of India, southern part of India is called Deccan Plateau. Africa, Ethiopian and Eastern African plateaus. These are the plateau regions. What is a plateau? It is a tableland. Due to volcanic eruptions and climatic changes, the upper part of the mountain, when it is washed off and turns into a tableland, we call it as a plateau. Okay. Next, plains. What are the important plains in India? In India, Indo-Gangetic Plain. Okay, all this orange color. This is called the Indo-Gangetic Plain. For Africa, Nile and Sudan plains. This is Sudan region. So here important river. Nile is an important river which is flowing almost through Africa. So you will find river Nile to be very fertile and Sudan to be fertile also. Okay, these are the plain regions where agriculture is possible. Where plains are there, agriculture is possible. Now, when we are comparing with deserts, Thar Desert, India has one desert, Thar Desert in the northwest. This is having two Sahara and Kalahari Desert. Two deserts are there in Africa. Kalahari in the south, Sahara in the north. Okay, so that also we'll see. We have seen in the previous slide. Okay, now you can see northern Sahara Desert is here, down Kalahari Desert. If you are comparing rivers, the major important rivers in India are Ganga and Brahmaputra. See here, Ganges. It is originating in Himalayas. Its tributaries are flowing, and Ganges it is flowing like this, and finally coming towards east and joining the Bay of Bengal. Brahmaputra also, you see how this Brahmaputra is flowing. These are the places where river basins are very fertile and agriculture is also possible. And in Africa, if you see Nile River, River Nile, it is flowing till here. Okay, you will find smaller rivers, but major one is River Nile. Then Congo River. Can you see here Congo River? This is flowing in the south, making almost all the parts to be fertile. Then Niger, River Niger, it is flowing like this. in the northwestern region. Okay, three major rivers are there. Remaining all are small rivers when compared to these bigger ones. Next, if we see coastline, both the continents have bigger coastlines. India has coastline in the southern part because Arabian Sea on the left, Indian Ocean down, and Bay of Bengal on the east. All together, Pacific Ocean, it is forming into a big coastline. And for east and southeast, we have 972 kilometers of coastline, and west also we have more. Okay, and what are the port cities in India? Kandla Port, Mumbai Port, Jawaharlal Nehru Port, Murgaon Port, Mormugao Port, New Mangalore Port, Kochi Port, and Tuticorin Port, Chennai Port, Ennore Port, then Port Blair. This is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Then Vishakhapatnam Port in Andhra Pradesh, Paradip Port in Orissa, then Kolkata and Haldia Port. These are the important port cities of India. India is not having any rivers in the north. It is covered with land on the northern part, so no port cities there. Okay, and now here for Africa, when you are comparing uh, with Africa, you will see here Canary Islands, of course, very far away, Morocco, then Mauritania, then Ba- Banjul, Freetown, Abi, Abidjan, Lome, Benin, uh, Libreville, then Wavis Bay, Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, Richards Bay. Then here in the island Madagascar, you will find Nosy Port Louis, then Mombasa. These are the important port cities. Okay, where exports and imports will take place. So here how many are there count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. For this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So both are having 13, 13 cities, port cities. Next, climatic zones. As I told you that equator is passing through the center of Africa, you will find equatorial region. India is having, it is extending from 8 degrees. So up to 10 degrees we have equatorial type of climate, equator. So here in the tip you will find equatorial type of climate. Then arid means desert type. So Thar Desert and here Sahara Desert and Kalahari Desert. Both deserts are there. Then in humid tropical here, as it is the plain, it is a humid tropical subtropical region. Then mountain means where highest mountains are there, Himalayan mountains. You will see here Himalayan mountains. Okay. Then semi-arid region here in blue color. Tropical wet. Always you will find heavy rainfall in this region. This is Western Ghats, and here also in Assam and in some parts here northeastern states. Okay. Then tropical wet and dry. This one, tropical wet and dry. What is the specialty of India? 23 and a half degrees north latitude passes through the middle of the country. So tropical type of climate is seen here. And if we see Africa also, 23 and a half degrees passes through this continent. Both northern and Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, both are passing through this. So tropical type of climate also will be seen in Africa. So deserts I have shown you semi-arid, that means little bit sandy, rocky, and it is not so fertile. Grasslands, orange color grasslands, savanna grasslands in Africa. Okay. Then high climates, highlands, where is with altitude. So gray color with altitude where mountains are there. Okay, so in these two places, can you see here? Yes. Next, Congo Rainforest. In Congo, you will find rainforest. Central African Republic, Democratic Republic, Republic of Congo. It is called Republic of Congo. So in this area, you will find thick forests. We study about this in the books which were there some centuries back. But now, after civilization, people started cutting down the trees, and you will find little of the forest. Okay, almost all the wood is taken or exported to other countries also. But when we compare with India, here India Sundarban Islands, Sundarbans are here. Okay, so Western Ghats. Here also we find forests here. In the previous slide, I was talking here Greenland. Okay, so here Western Ghats, and here also we see green part, humid subtropical and rainforest. So here rainforest you will find heavy rainfall. As equator passes through this, you will find heavy rainfall, and so thick forest will be seen here. And here because Brahmaputra is entering into Bay of Bengal, Kolkata, here you will find Sundarbans. Okay, in western coast, heavy rainfall is seen, so you will find here in western Ghats also, you will find rainforests. Then in India, important lakes are, see here, Dal Lake and Chilka Lake. Chilka Lake is here. Here Wooler Lake is there, almost it will be frozen. Okay, two important lakes. You will find other small lakes here, Upper Lake, Pichola Lake, Damdhama Lake, okay, Bhimtal Lake, Gurudong Mar Lake, then Loktak Lake. But important ones are bigger ones, Dal Lake and Chilka Lake. Okay. Here in south also we will find Vembanande Lake here in south. Okay. Then in Africa when we are comparing, we also have Lake Victoria and then Lake Tanganyika here. Tanganyika. These are the two important lakes in Africa. Okay. I think you can remember now. Dal Lake, Chilka Lake, Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika. So, and regarding volcanic mountains, India is also having a volcanic mountain that is in Barren Islands. Can you see Barren Islands? These are the mountains, Barren Islands. These are active volcanoes. Okay, in Africa, Nira, Nyiragongo is the active volcano. Kilimanjaro is also existing, but it is not so dormant as this. That is actively almost uh, throughout the year you will find the eruptions in Kilimanjaro. Okay, Tanzania. Here also you will find one mountain uh, volcano here. Next, similarities. We have seen that these are the similarities of both the continents and plateaus, plains, rivers, deserts, and diverse climates. I think now we are up to the mark. We have learned, and Africa and India showcases the repeating patterns of Earth's geography. Whatever you find in India, you will also find in Africa. Okay, thank you for being with me, and I also request you to uh, see the other videos of mine. Okay, thank you. So and please subscribe and like it.